Welcome to Mystic Pinnacle. Have you ever wondered how gold is made? Not the gold you find in a treasure chest or a dragon's hoard, but the real deal? The star-stuff gold? Well, you're in for a treat. Today we're journeying into the cosmos to unravel the secrets of this precious metal. You see, gold isn't actually made in the traditional sense. It's not whipped up in a lab or churned out of a factory. Rather, it's formed, and this formation is a process that has been ongoing for billions of years across the universe. It's a cosmic recipe that involves stellar explosions, immense heat, and pressures that are truly out of this world. This isn't a process we can replicate here on Earth. Instead, it's a testament to the vast and incredible forces at play in the universe around us. So, if you're ready to embark on this cosmic journey, let's dive right in and explore the fascinating process of how gold is made. Our story starts not on Earth but in the stars, specifically in the violent and explosive deaths of stars. We've all heard of shooting stars, but have you ever stopped to think about what's really happening out there in the vast expanse of space? Well, the birth of gold actually takes place in these spectacular celestial events known as supernovas. So what's a supernova? Picture the mightiest fireworks display you've ever seen and then multiply that by about 1 billion. A supernova is the final explosive stage of a star's life cycle. These cosmic fireworks are so bright that they can briefly outshine entire galaxies. But they're not just a pretty light show, they're also element factories. You see, inside these fiery celestial cauldrons, the conditions are just right for some truly magical alchemy to take place. Under the extreme heat and pressure within a dying star, lighter elements are forced together in a process called nuclear fusion. This fusion creates heavier elements, one of which is the shiny stuff we all know and love: gold. Imagine it. Each atom of gold in your favorite jewelry, in the awards on your shelf, or even in your dental fillings was once part of a star that lived, shone, and then died in a blaze of glory. It's like wearing a piece of the cosmos around your neck or on your finger. How's that for a conversation starter at your next dinner party? But the birth of gold is just the beginning. Once formed, these gold atoms are flung across the universe by the force of the supernova explosion. Over billions of years, they drift through space until they are eventually captured by the gravity of forming planets, like our very own Earth. In the grand scheme of the universe, every piece of gold is a little piece of cosmic history, formed in the heart of a dying star. So, the next time you look at a piece of gold, remember, you're not just looking at a valuable metal, you're looking at stardust. So, we've got our gold atoms floating around in space, but how do they end up on Earth, you may ask? Well, here's a little story for you. Imagine a supernova explosion, a cosmic event of such magnitude that it's hard to comprehend. This explosion is so powerful, it sends debris, including our beloved gold atoms, scattering across the universe. It's like a cosmic firework display, except instead of pretty lights and smoke, it's stardust and elements that are being launched into the abyss. Now, these particles don't just disappear into the void. Over billions of years they embark on a cosmic journey, traveling through space, driven by the forces of gravity. They meander, they swirl, they twist and turn, almost like they're dancing in the cosmos. Eventually these particles can end up forming new stars and planets, including our very own Earth. Yes, you heard it right. The gold atoms that were once launched into space by a supernova explosion ended up being part of the cosmic soup that came together to form the Earth. It's almost poetic, isn't it? The gold we cherish so much, the gold we've fought wars over, the gold that's become a symbol of wealth and power, it's all just star stuff. And it's not just gold. Every element heavier than iron on the periodic table shares a similar origin story. They were all formed in the heart of a dying star, and then scattered across the universe in a supernova explosion. So, not only is our planet, but everything on it, including us, is made of star stuff. So, the next time you hold a gold nugget or a piece of gold jewelry, remember, you're holding a tiny piece of the cosmos, a fragment of a star that lived, died, and exploded billions of years ago, a testament to the incredible journey that every atom in the universe is on. So, every gold nugget or piece of gold jewelry you've ever held is actually made of star stuff. Now that we've got gold on Earth, how do we get it out of the ground and into our jewelry boxes? You might be wondering. Well, sit tight, because we're about to embark on a fascinating journey that involves a whole lot of human ingenuity. You see, gold doesn't just pop out of the ground like a jack-in-the-box. It's often found in veins of quartz rock, sort of like the marbling in a good steak. But instead of a delicious dinner, we're after those shiny nuggets of gold. The first step in this process is prospecting. Gold prospectors are a bit like detectives, using a combination of tools and their knowledge of geology to search for places where gold might be hiding. This can involve a lot of hard work, patience, and yes, a bit of luck too. Once a likely spot has been identified, the extraction process begins. One of the oldest and simplest methods is panning for gold. This involves swirling a pan of dirt and water around to let the heavier gold particles sink to the bottom. It's a bit like making a really gritty, unappetizing soup, where the gold is the prize at the bottom of the bowl. But panning isn't the only method. There's also sluicing, which uses the power of running water to separate gold from other materials. And then there's dredging, which is like a giant underwater vacuum cleaner that sucks up sediment from riverbeds or ocean floors. These methods, along with more modern techniques like hard rock mining, have been used to extract the gold that ends up in everything from the circuitry in our smartphones to the rings on our fingers. It's truly remarkable to think about all the effort that goes into extracting this precious metal. It's a process that combines the power of nature with the ingenuity of humans, all in the pursuit of something that shines. So, there you have it. From a star's fiery death to the ring on your finger, that's the incredible journey of gold.